When detectives asked Peter Tournay,
Where's the last place you saw the Camry?
he stammered.
I want to say it's bathroom.
It's the
looking
one.
forward to the bathroom. Looking forward to going to the stage, or what do they call it?
His words twisted and tangled like the night itself. The detective didn't interrupt. He just leaned in and asked softly,
Your vehicle, the Toyota Camry. Where'd you last see it?
That calm, curious tone shattered the illusion. Peter's lie, that he didn't know where the car was, collapsed under its own confusion. He had seen too much, and his own fear betrayed him.
Where's Hoyt now? What happened?
But the pertinent questions are who this man is, what happened on March the 22nd, 2017, and how detectives psychologically trap him with a perfect bait.
I was gonna die. That was my last breath.
Welcome back to my channel. I don't have many followers, but your single comment is a ray of hope for me. It was the night of March 22nd, 2017, in Tallahassee, Florida. Peter Tournay, 34, agreed to meet his longtime friend Hoyt Burge, unaware the night would end in horror. The two drove to a home on Paige Briggs' property on the outskirts of the city, a place known for drugs and shady dealings. Inside, for men, Briggs, Patrick Bin, David Howard, and Stanley West lay in wait. Within seconds, the meeting turned violent. Burge was ambushed, beaten, and fatally shot, while Peter was held at gunpoint and forced to help hide the body. The group wrapped Hoyt's remains in plastic, stuffed them into the trunk of Peter's mother's silver Camry, and fled. Hours later, Peter escaped, sprinting through the damp Florida night to his parents' home, where he breathlessly told his mother to call 911. So the cops brought him in for interrogation, and today we will focus on the psychological elements of this interrogation. In this interrogation, we will focus on interrogation comparison of witness, Peter, and suspect, Patrick, based on following questions. Peter says Hoyt was wrapped and placed in a Camry trunk.
Where did you guys put the body?
In the trunk.
Patrick waffles on ever leaving, then admits rides, visitor parking, tag removal.
Alright, well, let's see what we have here. We drove around the block of my apartment complex. I don't know where else, if we went to Taco Bell or not. I drank Dragonberry, whatever you want to call it, at my buddy Jeff's house. And then I downed a bunch of Michelob Ultras. I was intoxicated. And
So when were you over at Jeff's house?
like I said, they picked me up later that night. So when they picked me up and dropped my phone off, or when they picked me up and dropped the complex, or whatever, it was probably about 9:30.
So after you left Jeff's house, you never went back out?
No, actually, after I don't know if I was riding. I don't know if we went straight back to the house and drove around, or if we just went straight back to the house. Like, I don't know.
Were you at Walmart last night or any of the stores?
Do his movements match Peter's timeline? Peter details a long gun to his head, multiple handguns, gloves during cleanup.
Did anybody attack you?
Yeah, I mean, after they basically got Hoyt
How did they attack Hoyt?
he just came out of the room and just started, attacking, hitting him. I mean,
What did they hit him with?
I'm not even, to be honest, I don't know, they could have put their pistols, multiple things, I don't really.
Did anybody hit you?
Yes.
Who hit you?
They say they did. I know Paige hit me in the head, because he was the one holding the gun over me. You got it?
What did Paige hit you with?
Patrick shifts from not my lifestyle to guns present and possibly at his apartment.
Yeah, because this is not my lifestyle. This is nothing I like to be into.
When they're looking at what's going on, okay?
You're right.
Yeah, well, they all start throwing you under the bus. You've already told us your side of the story. We're not going to give you a second chance to tell us your side of the story. Alright?
That's what I originally wanted to know.
Yeah, I want to know exactly what happened. I want to know everything that happened. I want to know the truth. And you're not being truthful with me right now.
Okay. Well, I'm being truthful about a lot. The only untruthful thing I'm not being about is that I had some weapons.
So did you ask? You say you asked for it back.
Mm-hmm.
Were the guns in when you got it back?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any guns at your apartment right now?
Shouldn't be. There might be a tiny little 25.
Which specifics align with recovered prints / DNA? Peter names Paige's girlfriend, cleaning blood, and identifies helpers moving Hoyt.
I mean, they said, as they went out throughout the rest of the night, as they're, cleaning, doing whatever they're doing, trying to wash away whatever evidence or whatever they're trying to do. I was just like this, like, wrong place, wrong fucking time, goddamn right.
So, what were they cleaning up?
They were cleaning. I seen the girl. They were Paige's girlfriend. They Paige and there was her. I'm sorry, I've been up for, I don't know how long I've been doing this forever. She was clean. I seen her clean the blood off the wall.
Patrick minimizes participation, then mentions knives, guns, and being in the kitchen with the girls.
Dude, honestly, I barely witnessed it happen, man. I couldn't take it. I really couldn't. There's too much for me. I had my 40 on my side, and I felt protected in the other room, and ladies were back there. Always. This is where he was. I'm in the kitchen with the girls.
Which roles map to transfer evidence on clothes and interiors.
Peter. You up? Hey, can I get you to sit in that seat for me? Peter. Come here. Can I get you to sit in that seat for me? You alright? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Switch seats to me so I can write on this table for me. You get up? Hey, who said something about Jefferson County? Peter.
Mm.
Who mentioned something about Jefferson County?
Mm.
Hmm? Can you talk?
Yeah.
Alright. You cold? You need some water?
Mm.
Alright.
Yeah, good.
Hmm?
Water?
Yeah. What? Alright, go on and sit in that seat for me. I'll be right back with some water.
Okay.
Alright, man. Get some water. You good?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong? What are you feeling? Alright. Hey, sit on over there. Let me sit there so I can write. This your clothes?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll put them on the chair. Alright, my name's Paul. Let me actually introduce myself. You good? I mean, you cold? What's going on, man? What can I do to help you out?
What's going on?
What can I do to make you feel better?
The detective begins by addressing Peter's physical state, asking if he's cold, thirsty, or needs water. This is more than empathy. It's grounding through environmental control. By fulfilling basic needs, the detective quietly reclaims authority over Peter's environment, making the interrogation room feel both safe and dependent on the detective's benevolence. This aligns with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where meeting physiological and safety needs creates a foundation for emotional disclosure.
Take a swig of this water, that might help. All right, so I want to try and figure out what happened last night. What I do want to ask you real quick, just clarify some stuff we know kind of off the bat, but there was some mention of Jefferson County and then taking, some people going up to Jefferson County. Is that something that you were told? How did Jefferson County get thrown in the mix? Do you know anybody over in Jefferson County, Monticello area?
That's right.
Okay. Let's start with this. Give me a quick rundown of what happened last night. Where'd you go last night?
To the school thing.
What school thing?
I had some movement to at a sidebar that I guess refill.
The what?
Refill? I don't know what they're called.
You said it was a bar?
No. I'm trying to think.
All right, so who were you with last night? You remember who you were with?
I was with Derek.
Who's D is Derek?
D.
Is that Derek? Or is Derek a different guy than D?
D and Derek are two different things.
As Peter struggles to make sense of the night, the detective guides him through a step-by-step timeline. Where did you go? Who was with you? What car? This isn't random questioning. It's cognitive structuring, a way to restore narrative order after trauma. The tactic draws on schema theory, Bartlett, 1932, which suggests that people recall better when information fits into structured frameworks.
I mean, personally, I didn't see anybody, but
You didn't see anybody?
I mean,
Did you let anybody else drive it?
let them.
Yeah.
Let them.
Where's the camera at now?
I have no idea.
Who took it? Where's the last place you saw it?
I was in the house.
Was that your house?
My parents' house. Or I consider it. I mean, because you get I consider it my parents' house. I consider it my parents' house. I mean,
Okay. Well, where's the last place you saw the Camry?
I want to say it's bathroom.
It's the
Looking
one.
forward to in the bathroom. Looking forward to going to the stage, or what do they call it? I saw it in the bathroom,
Your vehicle, the Toyota Camry.
Yes.
Where'd you last see it? When's the last time you drove it?
I drove the car. No, I didn't drive last time because there's a person who was waiting over outside. Oh.
You good?
Yeah.
You tired? You coming?
I'm starting to get tired.
Okay. I'll tell you what, if you can, drink the rest of this water. All right, I'm gonna step out for a minute. You don't have to chug it, just drink it, just get some fluids in you. I'll be right back in just a minute, all right?
Okay.
Just keep drinking it. You'll feel better once you get some fluids in you.
Sure.
Throughout the interview, the detective uses a calm, consistent tone, even when Peter cries or panics. This deliberate, effective mirroring keeps emotional energy within controllable bounds. By maintaining an even rhythm, the detective prevents Peter from spiraling into full emotional shutdown. The method draws from polyvagal theory, Porges, 1995, which connects vocal tone and perceived safety to nervous system regulation.
Who's Hoyt?
Hoyt
Yeah.
is, let's see, how can you say it? What's up? He knows D&M.
Hoyt doesn't know who?
D&M.
Okay.
I mean,
Were you with Hoyt last night?
probably,
For a little bit? Where'd you see him?
I saw him at the house where he lives, where he excuse me, sorry.
Where's Hoyt now? What happened?
Killed him.
They killed him? Who's they?
A group of fucking pieces of shit. They were.
Where did it happen at?
Supposed to be, I guess it's, technically I don't know, do paperwork, but it's supposed to be Josh's house.
Who's Josh?
That's Josh Page.
Paige?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get to Paige's house?
I drove.
You drove?
I drove.
What'd you drive?
Toyota Camry.
Okay. What time did you get there?
Oof, get there. To be honest with the time, I don't know. I want to say it was sometime between, I'd be between 11 and 12, between that time.
Was anyone with you?
We came to,
Yeah, when you got to Paige's house, was anybody with you?
yes,
Who were you with?
we call him D.
Do you know his real name?
DeAndre, or,
And how did you get with DeAndre?
I picked him up
Where'd you pick him up?
from the hotel he stays at, Days Inn, by Appalachia and Capitol Circle intersection.
Okay.
Throughout the interview, the detective slows the tempo and allows long pauses between questions. This helps Peter regain composure while keeping his emotional arousal at a functional level. Not panicked, not detached. The method draws upon the Yerkes Dotson Law 1908, which explains that performance and memory peak at moderate stress.
So, I mean, what were the plans when you got to Paige's? What were you guys going to do? I mean, you guys going to sit down and watch a movie? You going to play cards or what?
I was just gonna. I don't know what their all's name was. The whole reason for me was I stopped by was just to say hello to Hoyt. Hey, how you doing? It's been a little while, a few weeks I've seen you. Because, I used to see Hoyt pretty much, on a regular, and just people he enjoy with the crowded rings. And I don't want to be around that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm simple with my mom. Let's keep it simple. I didn't even realize it. So after it was already,
So what was Hoyt over there to do? Do you know?
I have no idea what he used to do.
Okay. So when you get over to Paige's house, where's Hoyt? Is he inside the house, outside the house, or something else?
When I got there, he wasn't even there yet.
Paige wasn't there yet, so
No,
you got there first?
Hoyt wasn't there yet.
That's okay.
Yeah, Hoyt wasn't there yet. I mean, within a minute, he pulled right on, pulled up.
And
Hoyt did.
was Hoyt driving?
No, he was not.
Whose car was he in?
The light brown, I want to say, Ford Explorer. SUV, it was an SUV.
Whose car was that?
That was the one that, excuse me, that was the one that, Hoyt doesn't have a car, so I know one did.
Who was in it?
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
The reason I know it's Jimmy is because that's what they kept calling him, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
You know if Jimmy was driving or where Jimmy was sitting?
Jimmy was driving when I seen him.
Do you know Jimmy's last name?
I have no idea.
Do you know where he lives?
I've never seen him.
Is he white or black?
He's white.
How old did he look?
He's about my age, I'm saying.
How old are you?
33. You know there. And because Hoyt's my age too. We're same year, same age.
So is Jimmy and Hoyt, anyone else with them? No one else, just them two?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You said Jimmy and
Hoyt?
The detective doesn't pressure Peter for the whole story immediately. Instead, he allows partial truths, small fragments that later connect into a full confession. This technique reflects foot-in-the-door theory, Friedman and Fraser, 1966, where small initial compliance increases the likelihood of larger compliance later.
Like after Hoyt.
Do you know how many is a few?
More than one. There's one, more than two. More than two, less than five.
More than two, less than five?
I just was in shock of seeing it. I was like, there's no way this is what? What's going on?
What did they, when they rushed out, what happened?
They attacked Hoyt.
They attacked Hoyt?
Mm-hmm.
Did they say anything to you?
There was a Paige was the one saying something to me.
What did Paige say to you? Or let's back up. So Paige was one of the guys that rushed out. Is that correct?
Yeah, he had to because no one came to the front. They all came from the bedroom there.
Okay.
Bedroom.
So did you recognize anyone else that came from the back that rushed out?
I personally didn't recognize anybody. So like after a while, I recognized the guy, one of the other guys that was there. His name was Patrick.
Patrick?
I don't know his last name, but I know that his name was Patrick because when me, Bridge, whatever his name was, and we were all in the same dorm, same pod together.
What pod was that?
Me, Patrick, and
You remember what pod you guys were in?
it was the kitchen pod.
Kitchen?
Kitchen trustee. We're all kitchen trustees. We all slept in the same section.
Okay. When were you in jail?
This is. Yeah. I'm sorry, I've been up for a little while now. You said what pod were we in there?
Yeah.
The kitchen pod was I want to say it's P.O.
No, I'm saying when were you there? What were you in jail for when you were there? You remember what you got arrested for?
I know I went to prison for it.
You went to prison for it?
Yeah.
When Peter's story becomes disjointed, the detective restates prior facts and asks him to clarify or retell segments. This repetition may look redundant, but it's a deliberate use of cognitive load theory, Sweller, 1988. Under stress, working memory is limited. By repeatedly contextualizing details, the detective offloads cognitive strain, allowing Peter's long-term memory traces to resurface.
So this isn't something like 2017 arrest. This is maybe a couple years ago?
15?
2015?
I want to say. I was A-Life from November, October, 2014 October until April.
All right, so you, Paige, and Patrick were in jail from about November 2014 till April 2015.
Mm-hmm.
That's you guys were there together at some point. All right. Did you recognize anyone else that rushed out besides Paige and Patrick? You don't know anybody else? Did anybody say anything when they rushed out? Remember hearing any statements being made?
Not really. It was all jibber jabber to me then. I mean, that was going on. I was still.
And when you said Paige said something, what did you don't remember what Paige said to you?
The only thing he was saying to me was, "Get the fuck down, stay on the fucking ground. If you fucking move, I'll fucking shoot you."
Did you get down on the ground?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that bitch is big. Those were big guns. I was scared to death, ain't gonna lie.
Did anybody attack you?
Yeah, I mean, after they basically got Hoyt was.
How did they attack Hoyt?
He just came out of the room and just started, attacking, hitting him. I mean,
What do they hit him with?
I'm not even, to be honest, I don't know, they could have put their pistols, like, multiple things, I don't really.
Did anybody hit you?
Yes.
Who hit you?
They say they didn't. I know Paige hit me in the head, because he was the one holding the gun over me. You got it?
What did Paige hit you with?
You see?
You need an ambulance to come check you out?
No, I told him I was okay.
Alright, you don't want to get checked out?
I could feel it rushing, dog. I could feel the blood, like when he said, poof. He just did one quick, poof.
What kind of gun was it?
They had this long barrel gun. A shotgun, I'm saying, I don't know. I'm not really familiar with guns. I don't mess with guns, man. That shit's scary.
The detective's warmth is genuine, but never fully reciprocal. He uses just enough empathy to make Peter lean in, not to equalize the relationship. This strategic empathy aligns with attachment theory, Bowlby, 1969, particularly the notion of a secure base. Peter's psyche, reeling from violence, seeks stability, and the detective becomes that base.
So how did this all end? What happened?
I was gonna die. That was my last breath. I don't know how, man. That was it. You mix those type of people.
Well, why did they stop attacking you?
They didn't find anything. He hit me a few times because my best bet was to earn their trust and get on their side.
Mm-hmm.
That was my best bet. Or you're going to die. Because I was the only one there besides Lloyd.
So what happened to Hoyt?
So, like I told the officers, same thing happened. Walked in. I was like, dang, white man, you got me way out here, man. I said, what are you doing? Then boom. I mean, within a few seconds, they rush out of the back and they're just attacking him. I mean, he's in shock too. He said, what the fuck? But I mean, as everybody talked out there, even afterwards, I mean, the whole reason, and they were just even saying it during the reason those dudes came is Hoyt was supposed to rob them.
So this is what they were talking about?
Yes, this is what they were
Where were
saying.
you when they were talking about it?
Right there in the living room.
You were sitting?
I was sitting. I mean, I was there in the living room. I mean, they were talking amongst each
Is
other.
that when you were on did you already get hit at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Well, where was Hoyt when they were talking about this?
Talking about
When they were talking about Hoyt trying to rob him, where was Hoyt?
they were talking about he was already he was on the floor.
He was on the floor?
I mean, as soon as he basically got in there, within 30 seconds of him being in there, 20 seconds of him being in there, me being in there also, when they attacked him, and all you can hear was him screaming as they chased him around the living room.
Okay. Was Hoyt still screaming when they were talking about Hoyt trying to rob him?
Were they still talking when Hoyt? Not that I know.
Okay. So while they were talking, what happened?
There wasn't really no talking. I mean, it's simple. I mean, he came in and I said, "Hoyt, man, you got me out of here." I said, "Man, I told you I'd be somewhere." And then boom, this is when they came out the back, and then and I was.
The detective repeatedly invokes sensory cues: color of the car, layout of the house, sound of the gun, guiding Peter's recall through concrete anchors. This technique reflects encoding specificity principle, Tulving and Thompson, 1973, which states that memory retrieval is strongest when contextual cues match those from the original event.
So what ended up happening?
Basically, they were there for Hoyt.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm thinking is, these bitches gonna kill me. They gonna kill me too, And when I seen Hoyt, they basically got him to the ground. I told the officers, I was sitting there and this is me basically the whole time. Once he got me down there, went this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all I can see. And all I was like this the whole time. I was like, please just don't pull the trigger, please, This is all I could see like this because I couldn't. Because every time I moved, it would make a little sound, Patriots. He would hit me with his gun.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you fucking say anything, you fucking say anything. And I'm just trying to do whatever I can to stay alive.
Mm-hmm. So what happened to Hoyt?
I attacked him. We're basically running around, trying to do whatever we can, screaming, hollering, and they're hitting them. Hoyt falling down on the ground. I'm already down on the ground. I can look because I'm facing him this way. I'm facing. I can see Hoyt's a few feet away. I can see it. I mean, I can see them hitting them. And I was like, that's kind of nippy out of mouth. But there, I couldn't see because my head wasn't like this the whole time as I'm laying down, so I wasn't like that. To be honest with you, I want to see as little as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed the gun from Patrick.
What kind of gun did Patrick have? Was it big or small?
It wasn't a handheld. I didn't really see it, to be honest, but it was a gun.
So he grabbed Patrick's gun?
Patrick's gun, and it went off. Boom. And that's all everything. And when everybody heard that, they were just boom. Kind of spooked. And I thought I heard someone say, I'm hit. I want to say it was.
When Peter describes his fear and guilt, the detective validates it with gentle reassurances. You did what you had to do to survive. This tactic isn't simply comforting. It's a form of compliance reinforcement. Through humanistic psychology principles, Carl Rogers, validation reduces internal dissonance between what Peter did and what he believes is morally right.
So they were hit.
I want to say it was Hoyt. He's like, I think I'm hit. And just kind of like, and that was the last I've heard of him. So that last voice I heard from Hoyt.
Okay, what happened after the gun went off? What did everyone do?
Just start cussing amongst each other. I'm still on the ground with Paige. He's got the rifle over my head. He's hitting me. He's got it pressed in like this hard as he can. They were just in shock. They didn't know it was. Of course, they didn't plan like Pete, you came in the wrong place at the wrong fucking time.
That's what they told you?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Paige.
Paige said that?
Paige said that. I mean, they said, as they went on throughout the rest of the night, as they're, cleaning, doing whatever they're doing, trying to wash away whatever evidence or whatever they're trying to do. I just was like, I was just like this, like, wrong place, wrong fucking time, goddamn right.
So, what were they cleaning up?
They were cleaning. I seen the girl. They were Paige's girlfriend. They paid me, and they were so her. I'm sorry, I've been up for, I don't know how long I've been doing this forever. She was clean. I seen her clean the blood off the wall. I don't know if she had anything part of it, but to be honest, I mean, I would think that she would be a lure. Why not? Because Hoyt always had a weakness for women. Mm-hmm. He loves his girls, And I think that she could have lured him in there. That's what I'm thinking.
Where did they bring Hoyt?
And I think I was like the bait or something. Like, I was just, innocent bystander type. Like, okay, we'll just use him. Mm-hmm. Wrong place, wrong time. But what was the question?
Rather than casting Peter as a suspect, the detective aligns with him against the killers. This linguistic alliance reframes the interaction from interrogation to joint problem solving. It draws on social identity theory, Tadgeful and Turner, 1979, where shared group belonging increases cooperation.
So Paige's girlfriend's cleaning blood off the wall. What did they do with Hoyt?
Body stayed there for a while, for a little bit, and so they just put like all kinds of things wrapped up in like either towels, rugs, like a little white clear tarp, just whatever they could find. Really, he sat there for a while as they discussed, what they're going to do, and they kept asking me, "Pete, you're not going to fucking say anything, are you? Pete, you're not going to fucking say anything, are you?" And up to the bro, I said, "No, I'm going to say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?" Yeah. I didn't think it didn't matter anyway. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I was gonna fucking live. Uh-huh. I said, "This is it, man. This is fucking. I'm done." And they're like, "So do you know what happened?" And I was like, "Mm-mm. That's the key. Survival. Whatever you can do to survive, do it." And that's what I did.
So, did anybody leave, or did anyone else come after Hoyt was shot?
Like leave? Not that I can remember.
Okay.
Not anybody leaving.
All right. So they wrapped the body up. What did they do after? Did they move the body, or is the body still in there?
No, they moved the body from where he was shot at and where he died at.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his last breath or not. I'm not a medic.
Where did they move him?
They moved him to the backyard, right outside the back door.
Why did they move him to the backyard?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
To the back door, you said?
Back door. Like right outside, you go to the back door. It's the backyard. It's fenced in. I mean, he's within 10 feet from the entrance of the back door, and he sat there for a while.
And what did they do when he was out back?
I mean, they didn't seem like they were. The plan was off. Like they didn't know.
What were they talking about?
They were saying I didn't mean. They said I know that they said comments like we didn't mean to shoot him. It wasn't like that. And Pete is not. We didn't come here to do that. It wasn't our job. And I'm just thinking back in my head like, well, maybe you didn't, but at the same time, dude, you don't do that shit to people anyways. What do you fucking think's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like.
Okay, so what are they doing once he's outside?
The detective alternates between reassurance and subtle reminders of the event's seriousness, creating a psychological rhythm of tension and release. This oscillation mirrors operant conditioning, Skinner, 1953 Safety and Validation Act, as positive reinforcement when Peter cooperates, while silence or scrutiny act as mild negative reinforcement when he hesitates.
I want to say, he left. He had to leave during because I didn't see his face.
Like Corey?
Yeah, the guy that stayed that had a mask around his face during the whole time. A mask or like a bandana or just something that covered his face where you couldn't see his face.
Where did he go?
I don't know where he went, but I know that I didn't see him for a good amount of time. Then boom, he just kind of pops up.
Did anybody else leave?
I was trying to make those subtle movements. Not that I know of. I was just kind of, after a while, they were like, Sid goes.
I said what?
Sid goes, like he was looking at me shaking his head. They're like, I think he wants to live.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a man right here fighting for his life, basically doing anything he can just for survival. And that was my thought process because I've seen, I watched Investigation Discovery and all that. And I like those shows, and I've seen it where they gotta act like they're their friend, and first opportunity I got though, I was away from everybody. Let it be known, like this did happen though. Hoyt doesn't deserve this.
So while he's outside, what else is going on? What's everyone doing?
Who's outside? They're just back and forth. Some going in and out of the house. Some going in and out the side, the entrance to the gate. I don't really know. Sometimes they kind of mumble things, and maybe they want me to know everything or something. I don't know. But
okay, so is Hoyt in the backyard right now?
No.
Okay. How did he move from the backyard?
He moved his body from the spot eventually after so long.
Who moved it?
What's his name? Sid helped. I know Sid helped move the body. Patrick. It seemed like what's his name?
How do you know Sid? That's the first time you said Sid's name.
Because I told the officers earlier, I said there's a black guy there, and they called him Sid.
Okay.
And I told them before, I said there's four of them.
How old was Sid?
I don't know. I want to say he's about my age because he seemed pretty mature. He seemed like he's done this before. Like he seemed like at ease, like just normal.
Okay. So who else moved the body besides Sid and Patrick?
When a detective repeatedly revisits specific details, the Walden Road detour, the Silver Camry, or the Cordova Street loop, he's not meandering. He's guiding Peter to mentally re-enter the crime's environment, reviving sensory memory. This tactic reflects the cognitive interview technique, Fisher and Geiselman, 1992, where reconstructing the physical and emotional context enhances retrieval accuracy.
Patrick.
Where do they go?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I mean, I helped just because I had no choice. What am I saying? No?
Right.
I mean, fuck. But I'm not going to sit here and lie, and then you find out later that but I mean.
Where did you guys put the body?
In the trunk. And because it seemed like Paige didn't want to do, he didn't really do anything. He wanted to do all that.
So Paige was still there?
Yeah, Paige was still there. Heck yeah.
Were the girls still there?
So, not Paige's girlfriend, but the other girl who I've never seen before. I guess she ended up, disappearing.
So Paige's girlfriend was still there.
It's true, yes.
Okay.
She was the one who cleaned herself because I remember seeing her clean the blood off the wall.
Was there stuff in the trunk? Did you have anything in the trunk?
Paige? Yeah, he went to my car, he's like, I took all your lighting out because I guess they were going to use it because they asked me a question. They're like, what's in your trunk? And I was like, gas can, empty gas, brand new gas can. And they're like, and he goes, so there's room. I said, yes. Sorry for using the fucking trunk. They're kind of piecing things together, it seemed like.
Did they take the liner out?
He says he did. That's what Paige said he did. He took the lining out. And from when I went.
Do you know where it went? When you put the body in the trunk, did you see the liner in there?
It was just blank. Like, it was like, the steel, the car, like.
The steel?
That's all I seen. Like, all the lining was out and everything. Like, because, it goes like this, and you get your spare.
Mm-hmm.
It's just empty.
Okay. So did you see the rug anywhere at the house?
I didn't. It could be in the backyard. Because they ended up moving my car from the way I pulled in to backing it up.
Where did they back it up?
Like to the gate, the gate where you can probably access a little easier.
What side of the house is that on?
It would be their house. Like say, I'm facing their house. This is on his right side. This is the other townhouse. It'd be on this side, like that side of the house.
The detective withholds certain facts about the crime scene and only discloses them once Peter has committed to his version. This subtle timing prevents Peter from tailoring his answers. The approach is based on the strategic use of evidence model, Granhag and Hartwig, 2008, which manipulates information flow to detect inconsistencies.
They're talking. Basically, they're just talking amongst themselves. I don't really know what they're saying. Like, they're probably, it seems like they're thinking of what to do. Like, hey, what do we do next? Like, what the heck's the next one? And it seemed like Paige had a pretty good insight of this and that.
What did Paige say they wanted to do? What was the plan?
Sometimes Paige and them would walk, put away from me so I wouldn't hear exactly everything.
Mm-hmm.
But, they're playing it. It seemed to me like I heard Patrick say something about, I don't know if he said to the extent, but I heard something about, I seen him grab the little sawzall blades, and they were thinking about cutting them up.
Okay, so what happened to the Camry? Where did it go once Hoyt was in the back?
The Camry stayed there. It's my car. Eventually, after so long, they had him in there, had him in the trunk, and they sat there for a while, and they heard back and forth, like in and out of the front. What was the question? Sorry.
So what happened after he was in the trunk? Where'd you guys go? Where'd the Camry go?
Paige had his black Dodge truck, the 4-door, whatever. I think it was a 4-door. He had a black Dodge truck, and he was with the other guy, Corey. He didn't really say much.
So where did the Dodge truck left?
No, the Dodge truck was there. It was back into the driveway next to the dumpster, the opposite side, closest to the neighbor.
Okay. So would Paige and Corey stay to the house?
Yeah, they're staying
okay. Is the Camry still at the house?
No, the Camry's gone.
Okay. So
last time I got out the Camry by my
who got in the Camry?
Me, Patrick, and Sid. Sid drove. Sid says, "I'll drive. You sit passenger."
Each time Peter verbalizes fear or guilt, the detective allows him to express and label those feelings aloud rather than suppress them. This process, known as affect labeling, Lieberman et al., 2007, reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, and increases rational control.
Okay, so when you guys left in the Camry, Paige's black truck was still in the driveway or no?
When we left with the Camry?
Yeah.
Because I knew they were sitting in the car, like Corey and Paige were sitting in the truck. No, Corey, I don't know who's, Corey, the guy that with the mask or whatever,
Mhm.
that was covering his face, he was one sitting in the driver's seat. And Paige's girlfriend was sitting in the passenger seat.
Where's Paige?
Paige is kind of walking around delegating, you know? Kind of like, it seemed like he was the boss of the whole thing, telling people, you know, what to do, where to go, because, I mean,
Okay. Did you ever see that truck leave while you were there?
yes, I did.
Okay. Who left with it?
I mean, it was everybody besides me, Patrick, and Sid. The
Okay,
only person
so-
was the girlfriend, Paige, and the dude, Corey. And Corey,
So they all left with the truck. What did the truck look like?
it was a black truck. It was parked next to that tree right there.
Was it a 2-door or 4-door?
I want to say it was 4-door. It had like a bunch of stuff on the back, like, you know, maybe it was tools and stuff like that. Like, oh, look,
Was it older or newer?
I couldn't really see. Maybe in between.
All right.
Was it super old? Was it super new?
All right. We'll get back to that Dodge, but when you guys left, Sid was driving. Where did you guys drive to?
We drove to, we went to, first before, we went to, Sid had like a family member. I don't know if it was a family member or not, but it was another black guy. He took us over to, he drove over there.
Where is that at?
I'm thinking right now.
The detective occasionally disrupts Peter's flow with unexpected details. Which seat he sat in, what direction cars faced, or whether doors were open. These unanticipated prompts create cognitive load that deceivers typically cannot manage. This aligns with the unanticipated questions effect, Fry et al., 2009, which states that truth-tellers recall naturally, while liars struggle to fabricate sensory coherence.
It wasn't too far from the place. It was within a 3-mile radius. What was that around? I can't really remember. If I seen it, like I'd remember it. Like if I was in that.
Do you remember any landmarks there, any businesses, schools, anything you saw that sticks out?
I can't off the top of my head. I knew about. I mean, we were close, but we didn't go far. I
Okay.
knew we didn't. And we pulled in.
What did the house look like?
There were townhouses again. There weren't townhouses. There weren't actual houses.
You never seen any cars outside?
Yeah, I mean there was cars in the driveway.
Okay.
I can't remember which one. I don't want to say the wrong thing and then say
That's fine. That's fine. What did you go inside the house?
No, I stayed in the car. I was passenger seat. He stayed driving. I stayed passenger, and Patrick was in the back.
One of the problems with witness statements is that no one knows that whatever they are seeing is going to be important later. People very rarely keep exact tabs on the movements of others, and sometimes, in an effort to remember, can create scenarios that didn't happen. Tournay's statement is probably more accurate, since he is willing to admit the parts that he is unsure about.
Okay, did anybody go inside the house?
That house that we stopped at.
Mhm.
No, there's a black guy outside. I guess it was Sid's family. I want to say it was his brother or something. I don't know who it was. He had long dreads, like long, kind of like put back like this. It seemed like skinny, tall. He had a green shirt.
It's a green shirt.
He had a green t-shirt on, jeans.
And why'd you guys stop there?
I'm just trying to hope for to fucking keep living.
Did any conversation take place with the guy outside?
Sid said to the bad guy, it seemed like they were trying to get things straightened out. He's like, man, I guess Sid had told him, like, you know, what happened and all.
They told him what happened?
Yeah, I don't know if they told him what happened, but I'm sure he had an idea. Like, you know,
When Peter mixes what he saw with what he heard, the detective distinguishes first-hand perception from second-hand accounts, asking, did you see it? Or did someone tell you? This aligns with the source monitoring framework, Johnson, Hastrouty, and Lindsay, 1993, which examines how people attribute the origin of memories.
and Sid told me, he said, this is the guy that was with, that, you know, came there at the same time White did. He's like, if anybody gets in trouble for this shit, just know, see this face? Sid was talking about me. He's the one that told him. He said, kill him. Like, he please kill me.
The guy outside said he'd be the one that killed you?
The guy, no, Sid said this.
Oh.
Like, you know, like.
Sid said whoever that was outside was going to kill you.
Yeah, he was talking to the guy, and I guess whoever he was, I don't know if it was his brother, I don't know if it was a friend. I just know it was a black guy. He said, if anything happens or anything goes up about this is the only other person I was here that would know. He'd be the one.
Okay.
He was talking about me. And then he'd try to make it a point to like say like, you know, it seemed like Sid had done this before somehow. And he would say, he was just real calm. Like he was too calm.
So what happened? Anything else happened at the house?
The one we went to.
With the guy outside?
That guy outside? Yeah, that was it. We sat there for about maybe 15 minutes.
Okay.
Anywhere from between 10 to 20 minutes we sat there.
Did you go anywhere else after?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Patrick says that I need to go to, I don't know if he said girlfriend or not, but it had to be his girlfriend the way they were talking to each other, you know. Go to there's a new, he goes, I need to go to Woodward Street real quick and get some stuff or do whatever, you know, whatever. Sid drives, you know, those new apartments they just built. If you're on Brevard and you're going away from Tennessee Street, as you're on the big school apartments right here.
They're not brick, right? Are they brick or?
No, they're like different colored, all the different color ones.
After each major revelation, the detective restates Peter's account, who drove, who moved the body, who gave orders, and waits for a verbal confirmation. This reflective feedback uses self-perception theory, BAME, 1972, which suggests people infer their attitudes from hearing themselves agree.
Fairly new, though. I guess Patrick was staying there because he got his girlfriend. But we parked next to the place. There were some people on the porch I really couldn't see because we didn't park in front. We kind of parked on the side, like the next building over.
How many buildings are there total?
Buildings as in.
I mean,
that place is big. It's so new.
So I'm saying, do you know where the apartment is that they went to?
If I was to get in there and see it, I mean, we drove in. I mean, if I'd have to.
You think if we drove you there, you could point out the apartment that they went to?
More likely.
Okay.
I should be able to.
Okay. Did you go inside the apartment?
I never got out of the car at all.
Did anybody get out and go inside?
Patrick's the only one that got out of the car because that was supposedly his place. His girlfriend was there. There's some people on the porch that they were hanging, drinking. You know,
So did he go inside?
I think he went inside. And they made a comment to him, and because this is what they were saying. They're like, I guess his shirt had blood on it. Patrick's shirt had blood on it. And,
you know the girl's name that he lives with?
She's 20, she was 25, I was 26. I know that because she kept talking about it. And I knew it.
Did you ever see her?
Did I ever see her?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Did you ever see the girl?
Yeah, the girl, she rode with us. She got into the car.
She got in the car?
Yeah, because it seemed like Sid was, like he didn't like that. Patrick made a decision to like bring some girl in. And the girl said, weird because the girl said to Sid, like, you know, she was a little drunk. She was like, I know what happened. Like, da da da. And Sid was like, you know, basically like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You know, but she didn't know what happened because I guess Patrick had to tell her. Someone had to tell her. I mean, she wasn't there.
Right. Did anyone ever say her name? Any reference to her name?
I've never seen her before.
Okay. So she gets in. Where did you guys go?
Driving. Oh, get in.
Phrases like, you did what you had to do to stay alive, reflect a minimization strategy, but without illegal promises or inducements. This tactic stems from minimization theory, Casson and McNall, 1991, and leverages moral disengagement theory, Bandura, 1999. By reframing Peter's survival behavior as understandable rather than condemnable, the detective reduces moral tension.
and stuff like that, that all has DNA in it.
Right.
So if I was to touch you with my hand on your shirt, my DNA is going to be on you.
Right.
What I want to do is, I need to know where you were touched. If if they touch you with a glove, obviously you're not going to have the sweat and the oils and stuff on your hand. If someone touched you with their bare skin, we can get DNA off of that. Did anybody touch you with their bare skin? Are you 100% sure they had gloves on? Did anybody punch you or anything like that?
They didn't have gloves at the beginning.
Okay.
It seemed like after he was down, then they started putting on gloves.
Well, when they were attacking you, did they only hit you with a gun? Did they hit you with their fists or something else?
Well, Paige hit me with the gun.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody push you down?
He had his feet against because my mom said she could see, when I took off my shirt, the officers could see that. I was like, what does it look like? Does it look like a shoe imprint? And my mom said, it looked like a shoe imprint on you.
Okay.
And then he would stick the barrel of the gun, he was as hard as he could, like on it. Like
Nobody touched you with their hands?
not that I can remember.
Okay.
But at the same time, if so, take it,
Did you ever scratch anybody or anything?
Not that I know
Well,
of.
here's the deal, man. Obviously, and I just, like you said, you watch those ID shows and everything. You're not in any trouble, but anything you may have some evidence on you that's going to help tie everything in. So there's going to be some crime scene guys, like I said, they want to take pictures of your head. I didn't know, but they'll probably take pictures of your back and your chest, see if there's any other injuries. And I don't know, you probably didn't scratch anyone, just to be safe. They may just take some scrapings, like just, clip your nails, just in case there's any.
Whatever y'all can get from more, hell yeah, get it.
All right, well, they're going to come in and let you know. I just want to make sure you're good with that.
Because they were telling me to wipe my hands off because before I went outside to go make sure T was okay, to make sure, hey, look. They were telling me to wipe mine because wipe the blood. We don't want him to see it.
It'll still be there. So they're going to get that from your hands.
Okay.
The last thing they're going to get is a buccal swab, which is a swab of the inside of your mouth. That's so we have a copy, sample of your DNA to rule out because we know what your involvement was.
Yeah.
So if we find a piece of evidence and your DNA is on it, we can explain why your DNA is on it. If we didn't have it and we found DNA, then we're like, we got to find out who this is. It's just going to be easier for us to eliminate you.
All
right.
Yes, sir.
Before DNA swabs and photographs, the detective carefully explains why these steps are needed and how they protect Peter from wrongful implication. This demonstrates procedural justice theory, Tyler, 1990, which emphasizes that fair and transparent treatment increases cooperation.
Hey man, can you think of anything else about Patrick that you knew about him when you were in jail with him? Like even what his last name started,
I know that he had to go to Wakulla County Jail. He was waiting to get transferred over there.
He was a trustee. He was waiting to go to Wakulla.
Yes.
Can you remember his last name? What his last name started with? Middle name, girlfriend, tattoos.
I just don't want to say it's the wrong thing.
It doesn't matter. We're just trying to find a name. I mean, spitball. Start with an M.
McCann. I don't know.
McCann.
McCann. I don't even know why I said that.
You wonder if he has any tattoos?
Yes, he does.
What do you have?
Like a tribal, kind of like from here.
On his shoulder?
Yeah, you can see it because he had a tank top on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like the tribal like right here. I don't know how far it goes here, but I know that I could see it from like here.
Was he heavy?
No.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Muscular?
Muscular, average build.
Was he tall, short?
He's probably 5'10".
What color hair do you have?
It was like a dirty blonde, like a dusty blonde almost. It was kind of long, just because he was letting it grow out like a person with dreads would do or something.
You ever talk about having a girlfriend, anything like that?
Him?
Yeah.
We went to his supposed. I think it was his girlfriend's.
You said that. Yeah. Okay. If you think anything else, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
As the interview progresses, emotional reactivity gives way to logical reconstruction. The detective guides Peter from instinctive responses to reflective reasoning, a deliberate cognitive shift predicted by dual process theory, Kahneman, 2011. The detective skillfully transformed a traumatized witness into a coherent, legally viable account. Through grounding techniques, structured timeline prompts, sensory anchoring, and both permitting and challenging statements, the officer obtained a consistent description of events, persons, vehicles, and the body movement of the victim. By documenting injuries and securing admissions without overt coercion, the detective laid out admissible evidence and statement reliability. From a legal viewpoint, this interrogation leaves prosecutors with 1. A witness who is seen as credible, 2. Precise facts linking suspects to the scene, and 3. a record of injuries and threats that buttress charges of kidnapping, carjacking, and murder. In the fatal 2017 killing of Hoyt Burge, the four principal perpetrators were handed substantial prison terms. Patrick Bahrain, the shooter, was sentenced to 40 years in prison for third-degree murder plus related charges. Paige Briggs and David Howard each received 30 years behind bars, while Stanley West, despite a heavier criminal history, was also sentenced to 30 years minimum.